What's going on, YouTube gang? It's MLB DFS coming to you live and direct, here to give you my favorite plays for today. We got 11 game main slate. Today is the 13th of June. Hope everybody's having a great day. Feel free to like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. Press that bell icon. Always stay notified for new videos. Let's get into these plays. Going to my first play at pitcher. Now I'm going with Pablo Lopez. Now this guy's in a great play against ATL here. He's 8,700 on both platforms. A 197 batting average against the Braves, in which he's in a good spot, even though he might have a problem with Acuna. I definitely think he'll have a breeze in this play here. He is averaging 23 fantasy points in the 7 home games, averaging 23.3 fantasy points in the past 3 home games against the Braves. So I like this spot for him for today. He's averaging a 25.9 strike rate versus right-hand bats, averaging 17 fantasy points in the past 20 games, 9.1 strikes per 9 innings, averaging a 2.7 ERA for the season. Pablo Lopez, great play to consider on both platforms for today. Let's go to our next play. Let's go to our catcher play. Now going to Omar Narvaez here, going against Pittsburgh, 4,300 on DraftKings. You also get him for 2,200, which is a good spot overall. He is in a great play with Will Crow, who's garbage all around. As you can see, 1.318 OPS against lefties. He's averaging 12 fantasy points in the past 2 games. And he's averaging a 352 batting average in the past 20 games against right-hand pitchers. He's 8 for 8 in RBIs, 3 for 3 in home runs in the past 20 games against righties. And Crow, like I say, he's allowing an average 8.2 ERA versus left-hand bats. So I love this play for Omar Narvaez and a great play for the Brewers. Let's go to our next play, going to our first baseman. All right, first baseman spot for today, Colin Moran against the Brewers. Could be a great play to consider. Hauser, he has a 1.818 OPS against him with a 636 batting average, 7-4-11 at the plate against Hauser with 2 home runs against him. Moran's in a good spot here. He's a 319 batting average in the past 20 games against righties. And like I said, he has a great stats against Hauser. And Hauser, he averages a 5.8 ERA against left-hand bats. But going against Hauser, he has a 545 ISO, a 764 WOBA against Hauser. So Colin Moran, definitely like the Pittsburgh stack for today. All right, let's go to our next spot, going to our second baseman. Now going to second baseman, if I want to go for a saving spot, I want to look at Brandon Lowe. All right, now it's 4,200 on DraftKings and 2,600 on FanDuel. Good spot as he's not really connecting well against lefties, but he has been connecting overall against Baltimore in the past 2 games. Check him out. He had a 16, a 26 in the last 2 games, averaging 21 fantasy points, averaging 2 RBIs and 2 hits against them per game. So I like Brandon Lowe, just the fact that he's just been real consistent against Baltimore in this series. All right, let's go to our next play, going to our third baseman. You want to pay up here, like Jose Ramirez. He is 55 on DraftKings, 37 on FanDuel, but going against Seattle is a good spot for him. 268 batting average, 10 out of 11 RBIs against righties, and going against Gilbert, who has a 4.9 ERA against switch bats, but he has a small sample size against him. He has a 500 batting average with a home run and 2 RBIs against him. So Jose Ramirez is, he is expensive at third baseman, but I think he could be in a consistent play against Seattle for today. All right, let's go to our last play, going to our outfielders. Going to a nice valuable spot, Ryan Reynolds. All right, going against the Brewers, 3,000, still too cheap here. He is 28 on FanDuel, 3 for 7 against Hauser with 429 batting average, and he also has a home run against him. But Hauser does have a hard time with switch bats. He has a 364 ISO, a 443 WOBA against right-hand pitchers. He has 5 for 6 home runs, 9 for 14 RBIs against right-hand pitchers as well. He did come off that 16 fantasy point game last night with 1 RBI and a stolen base, but against Hauser, he has a 591 WOBA, a 229 ISO against Hauser. So Brian Reynolds is my guy, and he's in a great spot in both platforms. And these are my favorite plays for today. Y'all like the plays, give it a thumbs up. Any questions, comment below. Use the draft dashboard tools in the link in my description. You want to sign up, it is $1 up to 30 days. Once you sign up, get access to the MLB cheat sheet, your sleepers and your studs. Click on the watch players, get access to my player pool up top. Watch MLB DFS picks for either DraftKings or FanDuel. So I love y'all. Y'all collect that bag. It's MLB DFS, and y'all stay blessed. And I'll see y'all in the next video.